So today we're here to talk about the upcoming referendum on March 11th for school facility improvements. We have an opportunity to put toward the voters a referendum to improve our facilities at the schools. So this is the perfect time for a referendum. You know, as a district, the board has looked very carefully about the idea of being good stewards of our tax dollars. We have money coming off the books for debt we have paid. We've been paying our mortgage for previous projects that the voters approved 20-something years ago, and that money is coming off the books, and it's the best time to reinvest it in our district because we can do it at zero cost to our taxpayer and get a lot of impact in improving our schools. And at the same time, we get 40% from the state. So we're not paying 100% of these projects later down the road if something breaks in an emergent basis. We've worked extensively with our Board of Education, our architect, Pete Camposano, and our administration over the last year and a half. We've done building facility reviews with the principals, gone through every nook and cranny of our buildings, and prioritized projects that we needed to do that were vital to the safety and health of our students.
Over the past few years, we constantly hear about times when a heating system will break down, cooling system breaks down, and the students, they go into a classroom where it's 50 degrees, or they go into a classroom that's, 80 something, 90 degrees, and it is very difficult to learn in there. I know administration constantly scrambles to either provide portable units, or they have to move the classrooms to different areas of the school to accommodate. And moving classrooms and moving the students around or trying to learn inside those extreme environments is very difficult, and it really leads to a loss of learning opportunities and learning time.
The essential units are still, some of them are 50 years old, the boilers, and some of them are 25 plus years old. And if you think about your house and your air conditioning unit, you want to have it maintained every year, which we do. But if you have a 25-year-old furnace at your house, you're going to be pretty worried next winter when things happen. There are two questions to this referendum, both of which are at zero cost to the taxpayers. The first one is $52 million, and that one includes HVAC improvements throughout the district. In the majority of our buildings, it could be new boilers, new air conditioning units. The units in most of our elementary schools are called VEMAR units. It also includes brickwork, making sure that the envelope of the building is watertight. It also includes ADA compliant bathrooms, so that our students and staff can have safe and updated bathrooms. That's the first question. The second question is just over $11 million, and that one is for windows and door replacements. So our windows are not necessarily double pane or energy efficient, and our doors are all sorts of different mix match of doors. They aren't compliant to safety, and our locks as well. So we want to make sure they are the most safe and best quality that our students can use.
These items that are part of the referendum are things that are part of facility updates that also qualify for state aid. So the things that are a part of this referendum all qualify for 40% coverage from the state, so that we don't have to foot the full bill. And this only happens when we do a referendum like this. So this is the opportunity that we have to have the state help us pay for a lot of these facility improvements while we make these changes for the betterment of the district at no cost to the taxpayer.
If we do it piecemeal, then we don't get the 40% for the state, and then the taxpayer and the district are up 100% if a boiler breaks or if HVAC goes down, and we have to pay with it from our capital reserves.
This is an investment into the future of our district, into our facilities. We want to make sure that those facilities are ready for your kids by the time they get there. Otherwise, we have to spend a significant amount of money to try to continually to maintain existing equipment, which is already reached its useful lifespan.
To find out more, people in the town can go to mbtschools.org, and we have a very special dedicated page to the referendum where they can find out more information and read FAQs and look in more detail. We want to make sure that all the way through all of our schools, your children are in an environment that has safe and clean air, it's comfortable, that the buildings are not falling apart. We want to make sure that they're safe and effective places for your student to learn, whether they're in preschool, elementary school, middle school, or high school. Vote on March 11th.